G'day and welcome to episode 28. In the last episode we left our hilltop hideaway of Batu Keras, worked on the car in beautiful Bandung before heading east to Dieng. In this episode we complete the journey to Dieng before arriving in Semarang to catch the ferry to Borneo.
We need to get some lunch because we haven't eaten yet today. So we've come to this little room and it's actually in these guys' house. The food looks really good. I got some tempeh, some telur, which is egg, and some chicken. Yeah, looks good.
So we found where we're going to camp, and just right next to it there's this stadium thing that's set up. We have seen them around Indonesia, well mostly Java so far, but we'd never actually seen anyone at them. So it turns out it is some pigeon racing. I'm not sure exactly what the rules are. I think there's two people that play and they've got two birds each, so I think a male and a female. And I think they have a race, so the male has to come back to the female and the first one back wins. I'm not sure what they win or if it's a gambling thing, but yeah, pretty cool to witness it.
We've actually decided to stay in the field just next to where the pigeon racing was on, just because it's such a nice, flat, quiet area. This is where the pigeon racing was, and this here is a 1200-year-old Hindu temple. And that's the end of breakfast for today. You can hear in the background. Nice quiet spot compared to last night's camp spot, thankfully.
We're just about to pack up and go to sleep for the night. We have an early start in the morning. We're getting up to do a sunrise hike up to Gunung Merapi. I think that's how you say it. Hopefully it's a clear morning, and from the lookout point we'll be able to see some other volcanoes. So it should be a really nice morning. We're at the top just in time for sunrise. It's a beautiful morning, crystal clear. There's a couple of clouds around, but we can see a few volcanoes and it's absolutely amazing.
In the evening of the calling.
This volcano on the right is known as Gunung Merapi, which literally translates to Fire Mountain, and is Indonesia's most active volcano. Living up to its name, it erupted the day after we were standing right here, spewing a column of ash 6 kilometers high.
Being up in the mountains, the climate is a little bit cooler up here, so we're going to make the most of it and do some spring cleaning. I'm going to clean the awning. It's covered in bird poop, so it's well overdue, and Mark's got some other bits and bobs that he's needing to catch up on. Clean. Boop. Last one to go.
So right behind where we were camping in Dieng, there's a Hindu temple compound thought to have been built in the 7th or 8th century. They're not really sure when it was built because there's minimal inscriptions on it, though originally there was thought to be about 400, but only 8 remain. It was discovered in the 1800s by a British soldier, and then it was actually underwater at that stage, so then they drained the water and started the restoration process. But these are thought to be the oldest Hindu temples in all of Indonesia. You can see there that they're actually still doing a restoration or rebuilding another one.
You're one and only.
This morning we're leaving Dieng for Semarang, which is on the north coast. It's the capital of Central Java. From there we're getting the ferry over to Kalimantan, which you probably know as Borneo. So I'm excited for a new island. Our stay here's been really nice for the last couple of days. It's been a refreshing change with the climate, so we're sort of making the most of the cool weather before we head back down to the coast, because I don't think we're going to be feeling this chilly again for a while. It's actually pretty cold this morning. The thermometer is reading 7 degrees, so yeah, a bit fresh. This morning before we leave, we're going to have breakfast and then pack up, and there's some lakes here which change colour, so there's a lookout point which we'll go and check out and hopefully get a good view. So we're at the lookout overlooking these lakes. I think we got the timing a little bit wrong, as, I don't know, maybe it's better like first thing in the morning or late in the afternoon, because the lakes apparently change colour and can be like a quite bright, like aqua, or yeah, apparently I'd read that they go all colours of the rainbow apparently, but just wasn't happening for all colours. Just wasn't happening for us today though. But yeah, there it is. Like one of my favourite foods in Indonesia. I feel like it's really bad for you, but it's so good. It costs like 50 cents, like 5,000 rupees. It's so good. I love it. Semarang. It's just on the coast. I think they call it like a marina area, but it's nothing too crash hot. It's on a river, but it looks pretty murky and yucky, although the water's very glassy this morning. The drive down here yesterday was actually really nice. The GPS, as it has done in the past, took us on some back streets pretty much the whole way down here, which took us through farmland, so it was a really lovely drive. And then we, straight away yesterday, we went to the ferry company office. They're called PT.3, so we went there just to buy the ticket straight away, and that was all good. So the ferry leaves tonight at 11 p.m, but we have to be there at 7, and it's an 18-hour ferry to get over to Kalimantan. So I think we're just going to hang out today, maybe work on the next video and just kill some time. Mark was just doing a bit of a check over on the engine and noticed a bit of oil where it shouldn't be. What are you doing?
So I noticed oil leak, or oil around the breather hose coming from the crankcase, and a bit of oil around the intake to the turbo. So I've ordered a catch can online. I couldn't find any catch cans in Indonesia, so I've had to order it in from Australia, so we won't have it till Malaysia. Because I've got a postal address there. But so in the meantime, I've just cleaned up turbo, any oil, residue anywhere, and I'll check it again next time we stop, just to see if it's still happening. Also put a new air filter in, and yeah, I'll just monitor it and just take it easy and see how it goes.
Can you switch off the lamp?
Sorry, what?
Switch off the lamp.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we can go
No,
down
we
there.
won't fit.
It's too high.
It's too high.
It's too high.
Move it.
Yeah, no, it's
No, it's too high. We're over 2.3. We're 2.4.
too far.
Too far.
Yeah, yeah.
Very slowly.
That's lovely. This ferry is massive, it's so big, and again we're the first people on here. So we've got a spot right up the front, and we've got lots of room above so that we can open up the roof. We can hopefully get some sleep tonight. There's an air hole coming through there, so there's like a really big downward wind coming through. At least we get a bit of breeze. So there was a bit of miscommunication last night about if we were allowed to camp down the bottom in the car. So we thought we could, and then we put the roof up on the car, and one of the security guards came and said, nope, that is forbidden. So we came upstairs, and I don't know, we sort of couldn't really find anywhere to camp to sleep because the other sleeping area at the front of the boat was completely full. So one of the guys who works here, he opened up this area, so there's no one else in here except for us. So that was really nice of him. We've even got an aircon to ourselves. And a TV. The beds are pretty solid. They're just, I don't know, plastic. So we brought the cushions up from inside the car, which made it a little bit more comfortable. So I think we got to bed at about 1, and then at 3 o'clock they came around and gave us some breakfast, which I was really confused because I was like, what time is it? But then I remembered it's Ramadan, so everybody eats at 3 a.m. Before they start their morning prayer, which then the morning prayer was played on the TV for, I'm not sure how long, I just got back to sleep. Yeah, so then today we're just sort of hanging out in here, got some movies loaded up on the iPad. Can't really do too much. I think we've got about 4 or 5 hours left on the ferry. That's it for this episode. In the next video, we'll complete the journey to Borneo and cross over into Malaysia. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the episode, feel free to give it a thumbs up. See you next week.